Hi everyone, it's Melody Lane here, and I'm going to show you how I make this card. I cut it out with Cricut Design Space iPad app, and I show you how that works with the cutting it out. I didn't design it in the app, designed it on my computer, and then I cut it out. So I just show you the cutout part. If you want to see more in the iPad app, I do have more videos on the iPad app and what is all in it and all the fun stuff. I also show you how to use vinyl on the cards. All the white you see here is done with vinyl, and I used washi tape to transfer it. So let's get started on making the card. I was just going to show you the card and how I put it together, and that was it. And then I thought, well, I'm going to go ahead and show them how I'm doing it with my iPad app, because this is new. It won't be out till January. This is beta testing, so things on here could possibly change. But I wanted to show you some things. I just cut out some vinyl. I used the white one. I cut that out first. Normally white cuts out last, but you can pick which one you want to go. And I haven't touched this since I took out the past mat. So I'm going to go ahead and click OK. And as you can see, this vinyl setting is right here, right in the middle, because I forget to change my dial all the time. If I'm going back and forth to vinyl and paper, I'm always messing it up. I forget to do my dial. But on this one, it tells me right away. I also want to show you some things. If I don't want to do that mat, I can do this one or this one. And I can move things around on the mat. Hit cancel. And I can move things around on the mat just by pressing down on them and moving them. Can you see how I'm moving that guitar? I have moved things around because they never put things in, whoops, they never put things inside of each other like this. Like this whole space would have been wasted. So I moved this piece in here. And the only thing I've found on this one yet, I don't see how to rotate things. But that possibly could come. Like I said, this is in beta. And like this one, these are two, I don't even know if you can see these. They're so small. They're supposed to be two different colors. They're slightly different. And I'm cutting them on the same paper, but I didn't want to change it on the mat to the same paper so I would remember that they're supposed to be different. I am very forgetful. So what I'm doing is I'm cutting them out on the same paper, and then I'm going to put a marker over these tiny little pieces. But I wanted to cut them out on the same mat, on the same paper, so I wouldn't have to change anything. So I just moved these down a little bit. They're right here instead of at the very top, where these are going to be the little bells. This is little tiny lines that go on the bells. And this is the mat I cut out already. So I have my red paper set up. I also moved these around. These little bows were all over here. So I would have kind of needed a 12 by 12 paper, and I'm only using 8.5 by 11 paper. So I just placed my 8.5 by 11 paper on the mat here. I can change the material size. There we go. 8.5. It does it for me. I didn't even have to move things around. I forgot. This has more features than Cricut Design Space for the computer. Isn't that awesome? Okay, I'm going to go to Go. And it says it's on Vinyl Plus. It's the first thing I see when I look at this. I need to change it to cardstock. Okay, I've changed it to cardstock, and there it is. That fast. We're connected by Bluetooth. No wires involved. Tells me the scoring blade is needed. I already have it inserted. Tells me what it's doing and how much time it has left. It also, over here, has a little green line and tells you how far it is in, kind of like this does. It's still scoring. Now it's cutting. Now you can see the dial moving, the little clock. And the line over here, you can also see it moving. So you kind of know how much time is left. And even if it goes black, it still keeps cutting and everything. See, the line is almost to the end and the clock is almost to the top. Okay, please insert next mat. See how easy that is? Oh, it's telling me to unload. It knows I haven't done it. Now it starts all over again and tells me it's on cardstock, and all I have to do is upload the mat. It'll know when I upload the mat. If I don't want to cut this mat, I can go here and I'll do the next one. I can click recut if it's something I just cut, like the red one. If it was still showing on the screen, I could just go ahead and hit recut without unloading the mat and everything. Okay, so I'm going to cut all this out for you, and then I'll be back to show you how I put it all together. Okay, I got all my pieces cut out, and this is a file. The base file I have given to everybody in the Cricut Design Space Facebook group, and I give the complete file to my Patreons. And if you need a link to that, I will put it in the description. I'll show you how to fold this. This is a side step card. So you take the middle piece, you fold, mountain fold, and then the piece on the other side of the slit, you fold valley fold. I actually have many videos on these types of cards. Then down at the bottom, you do a mountain fold, and then it's every other fold. Valley fold, mountain fold, then we're back to the valley fold, and then it's a mountain fold. So then it looks like this. And then I welded some pieces. I welded the words to the layers. So they're going to go on like this. But before I do that, I put the separate letters. I cut them all out with vinyl. Let me show you. They're cut on this piece. If you can see that. I'm going to cut this shorter so I don't waste a whole 12 by 12 piece of vinyl. And I'm going to weed this out. And then you weed out the middle of each letter. I'm not going to use transfer paper to bring this up. I'm just going to use washi tape. Zebra washi tape. You can use any washi tape. We're going to put the Jingle on first. I could lift up each one of these and put it on. I could have done this with paper and then put it through the Xyron X maybe to put adhesive on it, but then you got to worry about getting them all straight. This is so much easier. I have done a video on this before. Just pull that up. Whoops, got part of the guitar on there. Uh-oh. Okay. Gotta be careful what you're doing. And then put that. There we go. Just press that down and then rip this off. There we go. Now we got that on there. Now I'm going to do the rest of the letters and I'll come back. What I just did now is I worked on the bells. Well, I took them off the mat. And I'm using my Shinhan marker. I cut these out on the same paper, but they're supposed to be different. But I didn't have anything that was that close and different. So they're just for these pieces. So I just went over them with a marker, just so it changes the color a little bit. Then I'm going to use my Zig two-way glue. I'm going to stick the glue right on the line that it goes on. And stick it on. So easy. Okay, the little bells are done. And I just thought of something else. I could have just not cut those out and just colored that in there. That would have been easier, but this gives it more dimension. Okay, now to put these on, I already placed the bell on. It was really easy. Just 2 lines with my tape gun. And just kind of center it on there. And then this one kind of center it. There, now we have that. So it looks like that. Jingle Bell Rock. Now let's put the guitar together. So I'm going to put this on here, and then I'm going to put the white vinyl on top of it. Again, using my Zig two-way glue. Just going to center this on. There we go. Now I'm going to use my washi tape on this. I'm going to put it across this way. And it's backwards. I put this on the wrong side. I'm just going to try it. And make sure you get all these tiny little pieces. So if you don't, they're going to be flying up. And we're going to put vinyl on them, and we don't want the vinyl to dry. we go. I'll stick this on like this. I'm going to put the bows and the bells through my Xyron. If you've never used this, this is a Xyron sticker maker. You can get these most craft stores, Walmart. You just stick it in and you bring it out and it's a sticker. You press it down. Peel this off. You stick this under the table, get it out of your way. And now you can put these anywhere you want, like a sticker. I don't remember where I had these in my design. One there. Oops, that one's upside down. Put one there. And I also have the bows. Put a bow on the guitar. And one on each bell. These bows came with the bell. And I'm going to add some glitter. I'm going to add a little bit to the letters on top of the vinyl. Just to add, you know, everything's better with glitter, right? And then just a little bit on the bows. And we're done. If you support me on patreon.com/melodylane for $1 and above, you get this and all of my other files. They're kind of just like a Make It Now project where you can just cut it out as it is. So I added this bling here and I added a little bit down here too. And after looking at it, I wish I would have made the guitar in gold instead of green. Where the green is, I'd use gold paper, and I'm going to change my file so this is the same color as that. Okay, breaking back in here, I am just not happy with this. I'm going to try to save this one. I'm going to use some stamps. I use these stamps all the time. This is one from Close to My Heart. It's D1482. I think I'm going to... Okay. I should have stamped it before I put it on. And I think I'm just going to put ink on part of it, not that piece. We're going to see how that works. Let's see. So I think I'm going to do it not on everything but here. So I'm going to use the scrap paper and cover that up. So I can just ink what's laying here. Get that out of the way. Using the Topiary ink from Close to My Heart. I want this to get down here. There we go. I'm going to use this one. I think should make that go. Could add it there. How's that? Dip it in the pad again. Make it so the end seems like it's coming from somewhere. There. Okay, I do like that a little bit better. Maybe I'll put a little bit at the bottom too. I want to leave enough room here to sign my name. There we go. Okay, I like that much better. And now we're just gonna try this gold. This is Reflections glittered glue. I'm gonna try to color in the guitar. I think it will make it stand out enough. Okay, how's that look? That looks a little better, doesn't it? I think I'm going to raise the spout up if it's possible. There, I can see that a little better. Okay guys, this is my card. I think it... Okay guys, this is my card. And you could just use pattern paper. And I also changed the file so the guitar would be cut out with gold paper, the same as the bells. But I think by stamping it and putting some glitter glue on it, that helped tremendously. I think I saved my card. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. If you like this card, give me a thumbs up. And I'll see you in the next video. But first, here's a shout out to a few of my Patreons. Melinda Strange, Lynette Gregory, Marky Cordelis, Jim Eber, BB Leak, Annie LaVie Curtis, Nina Parker, Tracy Curvin, Jackie English, Cindy Wesley, Bridgetta Dolberry, Veronica Cano Campos, Grace Kearns, Letitia Brandt, Diane Marsh, Catherine Martinez, Margie Roy, Kathleen Goski. Thank you guys.